Hey everyone, it's Saturday the 19th, day 10 of the Route de Rhum, and we're in for an absolute thriller as the leading IMOCAs are about 600 miles, 650 miles away from the finishing line. They are jibing downwind, dueling it out. The first seven boats, there's no more than 100 miles or so between them. And we had a lead change with Thomas Ruyant grabbing the lead from Charlie Dalin just by 20 miles. Seems to have a little slight edge in the breezy downwind stuff, which has been consistent all year with Charlie's boat very fast, reaching and upwind. But it'd be interesting to see. The pace is just incredible, and these first seven IMOCAs are sailing almost like a Figaro, jibing on every shift, moving the stacks all the time, getting very little sleep. It's really something to follow. Just behind that lead group is another pack, and we can see Pip Hare doing really well. She's had to repair her mainsail, and seemed to, at times to have a little, edge in that northern part of the trades where she is. But she's doing super well, 11th position at the moment, and let's just hope she can hold on to that position, and that'd be a huge result for her in this race. Onto the class 40s, and Yoann Richomme in Paprec has just found that extra gear. He's now pulled out to 100 miles ahead. Seems to be calm, seems to be very relaxed in his updates, and just going so fast. I mean, you can't really believe he's positioned in that sort of, just behind that mid pack of IMOCAs. He's been keeping pace, doing 17, 18 knots in his 40 footer. And yeah, just amazing, really. Shame for Schneff, Xavier McCabe. He's lost a bit of ground. He had a technical problem, and I think he's not going to be able to compete with that lead group in the next few days. But what a fleet to follow. It's just been incredible. So what are we going to see? Well, more of the same, really. The breeze is up. It's strong. There's going to be some shifts. There's going to be some jibing. I suspect they're going to sail out to the ley line and then look to come in on that port tack from the north. And then, of course, a real cat and mouse around the island, because there's still 30 miles around the back of the island to cover in very patchy conditions in the wind shadow. So just don't leave your screens, because this is going to be an incredible few days to see this. What the leading IMOCAs should be crossing the finishing line. What are we, Saturday today? So probably Monday, and then the first 40s I suspect we're going to see on Wednesday or Thursday. So stay tuned. Let's go and have a look at the tracker. Okay, so we just got the tracker here, and you can see how strong the trade winds are. I mean, really, really nice. That sort of slight meander from the southeast to the northeast trade, and the lead group are now sort of firmly on port tack with that breeze. I suspect they're going to come in. They're going to be looking to judge that ley line, and Thomas Ruyant's in the perfect position. Really, he's downwind of Charlie, so it means he can cover his moves, and he's got the rest of the fleet all up to windward on his hip. So a really good tactical position for him to be in. And then we've got Benjamin Dutroux out on his own in the old Alex Thompson boat, going really well. He's got the hammer down. I think he'd love to catch the leading group. And then, of course, the pack behind, the chasing pack, led by Izzy Josh. And then up in the north, we've got Pip Hare, who is going really well and currently 11th place. And, good chance she could hold that position, which would be a superb result for her in her first Route de Rhum. So a quick look at the satellite image, and again, here we've got Guadeloupe, and just look at some of these schools here, out to here. They're really quite nasty, vicious schools. And there's a few, just moved, but there's a few around like this, and they're sort of coming down a track like this, and then around the back of Guadeloupe and in here. You can see the position of the high over the Azores, and what's really driving these trade winds. And if we look into Sunday lunchtime, Little wind increase down towards the West Indies there. You can see this sort of bank of yellow, which is showing some slightly stronger conditions. And then this sort of meandering shape. So look out for that kind of shift to the southeast, and the leading pack will want to make sure they're on that port tack from the north, and not coming in from the sort of east position, which will put them on the unfavored jibe. And then that's on Tuesday, and again you can see how the strength of the wind at Guadeloupe there, good 25 to 30 knots, and this is when we're expecting the lead class 40s to be coming in. So keep watching. It looks like an incredible finish in the next few days. Any one of that lead group could be in with a chance here, but I think Thomas and Charlie are such clever sailors that they'll know exactly how to keep everyone behind them. But will it be one of those boats? You're just going to have to wait and see. See you soon. Bye bye.